Thank you so much. Alongside Elliotte Friedman. Things were looking up for the Winnipeg Jets coming off the sweep against Edmonton. Home ice advantage, lots of momentum. Didn't work out that way as they're swept away by the Montreal Canadiens. And you say one of the most pivotal parts of this series happened back in Game 1.
Well, I really just feel that the Winnipeg Jets were never the same team after Mark Scheifele was suspended. The #1 center was out of the lineup, and they couldn't recover from it. If you take a look at a lot of the numbers, whether they're the regular shot totals or some of the advanced analytics from this series, the ice was absolutely tilted offensively in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. The Jets couldn't score first. They never had a lead. They were just never themselves. That team that beat Edmonton just wasn't there. And, you know, I think in the playoffs, you have to overcome injuries. You have to overcome missing players. You have to overcome things that happen to your team. Tyler Toffoli at the end of this particular game with Kyle Bukauskas, he talked about no negativity. No matter what happens, there's no negativity. Montreal got that. Winnipeg didn't. I just don't think they were the same team after Scheifele was out of the lineup.
6 goals total scored by the Winnipeg Jets in this series. 2 forwards, just 2 scored goals in this series, which begs the question, what's next for the Winnipeg Jets? And when you look at the decisions to be made, and there's a lot of them to be made by Kevin Cheveldayoff, there's a pretty good laundry list of pending unrestricted free agents, Elliotte.
You know, I look at all these names, and, you know, the thing that actually really stands out to me the most is a guy who isn't on this list, and that is Pierre-Luc Dubois. And, you know, you take a look at what you think of him after this year. He's signed for 1 more season. He had a really rough postseason, especially this series. And I think where Winnipeg kind of determines that he is going to come back and fits in their lineup could determine a lot of these decisions. You know, you have Connor Hellebuyck. You've got a great start there. I think they have an awful lot of offensive talent. That helps them there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they concentrate on their blue line, try to beef it up, add a bit more to that. You know, it's amazing. I have to tell you, David, I sit here tonight and I listen to this question of yours, and it's really hard for me to figure because a week ago I was feeling one way about Winnipeg, and now a week ago I'm feeling something very differently. I'm sure they are internally too.
The best theater, of course, is live sports. Again, you have the #4 seed, the Montreal Canadiens. They advanced to the semifinal.